Right. Well, I actually want to get into our next segment, Chris, and that is an epidemic that is on proportion here in the United States, all over the world, and it has to do with bullying. And we have a very special guest that is joining us today from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I have been, blessed with having him as a friend, and this guy is just incredible, and his abilities and the way that he has done things, I completely just envy this guy. He's worked hard for children, it's just great to have him being a part of our show today, and I'd like to let everybody know who he is. It's Buster Mathis Jr., and he's with us today to talk about his foundation, the Buster Mathis Foundation, also, and the Bully Buster Prevention Plan. How you doing there, Buster?
Hey, how you doing, Robert? How's everything?
Yeah, good to hear you, man. It's good to hear you. So, what you been up to lately?
Oh gosh, I've been substitute teaching. I've been running my nonprofit and teaching kids about bullying.
Right. So, why don't you just take a few minutes and tell people who you are, because there's a lot of people who might not know you, and spend some time on both your foundations.
Oh, well, my name is Buster Mathis. I used to be a professional athlete. I used to be a professional boxer. I started, my father, Buster Mathis Sr., was one of those stellar heavyweight contenders back in the 60s and early 70s. He was an Olympian, 1964 Olympian, as well as he fought Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. And I retired, and then I went out there and trying to take his place and trying to become a stellar heavyweight. And I was a three-time state champion boxing, as well as a turned pro, and I won the USDA title for fighting title bigs. Then in '94, I went and fought Riddick Bowe for the WBO championship. Then after that, I went to fight Mike Tyson in front of 40 million people. And after that, I just got sick and tired of getting hit on, and went back to school, got my education degree from University of Miami, and now I'm back in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I'm a founder and president of the Buster Mathis Foundation, as well as we developed a curriculum called the Bully Buster Prevenitive Program.
Wow.
By the way, Buster, I'm Chris. It's great meeting you here on the show. I'm a big fan of yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So when you actually got in the ring with Mike Tyson, I hope he wasn't. That was before he did try to eat somebody's ear off.
All right, exactly. Before he ate somebody, I was the second guy when he got out of prison.
Wow.
Oh wow, incredible. So now, what is the Buster Mathis Foundation?
Well, it's a federally recognized 501c3. With this nonprofit, we developed a program called the Bully Buster Prevenitive Program. It is a curriculum that is help kids K through 5. And why K through 5? Because I believe in prevention through intervention. And there's a lot of programs that teach kids about bullying in the middle school as well as high school, but I felt there's really not no program out there that really tried to stop the problem before the problem really escalates. So what we did a curriculum called the Bully Buster Preventative Program, and what we do is teach kids different how to protect themselves against bullying.
Really. Now, what got you to do that? I mean, what was it that got you? Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I started the program because I was bullied when I was in high school. I was an overweight, clumsy kid, and being that way,
I know people used to pick on me a lot, and being a son of a famous fighter is really sometimes is a disadvantage as well as an advantage,
Right.
And being that way, people didn't really, really take too kind for being an overweight kid. So one day I just asked my father to teach me how to be a fighter, and after that, the rest was history.
Really. No one's bullying you now, are they?
No one's bullying me.
Well, that's just amazing. So the Bully Buster Prevention Plan, I find it amazing that you take a lot of time with a lot of kids too. It's like I've noticed that since I've gotten to know you and stuff, that you it's like you want to protect these kids from this, and you have made it's awareness that bullying does happen, and it's even getting worse. Do you believe it is, or?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. But one thing, the approach I am really taking is about that this program is unique because it's for the parents as well as the teachers to teach the kids about bullying.
Right.
Because a lot of times bullying happens because teachers as well as parents don't know how to teach their kids about how to protect themselves against bullying. So like my father taught me how to protect myself against bullying, but it's a nonviolent way, because how my father taught me was totally different of how I'm really teaching kids, but it's really the same way because it's more of a spiritual type of, it's spiritual but not without being religious type of curriculum. And as well as it teaches kids how to really recognize the signs of bullying, what you do when you get bullied, as well as, you yourself not to become a bully yourself, So that's the curriculum, and I'm looking forward to share with school teachers and principals all over West Michigan.
Wow, incredible.
So let me ask you, Buster, is the bullying, do you think with today's society with kids, mostly being stuck inside and PlayStation and all these games, with all the violence on TV, do you think that actually has a lot to do with the bullying?
Well, it's not just a lot. It's part of it. Not just it's the rap music, it's the movies, it's the video games, as well as society. As well as sports. Sports. You have to. Sports is like a bullying. It's like a control bully. You want to be that macho type of guy. You want to be that guy that is tough, and you want to be that guy that goes into the NFL and NBA. You want to be that macho. So there is a lot of factors into it. But one thing is about being about bullying is that you don't have to be that victim. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to be that person that is getting bullied, and that's why the curriculum is very important, because we're showing kids how not to become a victim of bullying.
Wow.
Now, what is like a good recommendation you'd recommend to somebody who is possibly being bullied at this time?
Well, that's good. Well, this is it, and that's a good question. If you look like I used to be I was a boxer, and as a boxer you got to have a trainer. Well, in football you got to have a coach, or in basketball you have to have a coach. Well, as someone being a bully, you need that person in your corner to help you, tell you what to do for not being bullied. So that's what the Bully Buster Prevenitive Program is getting that extra person in your corner so he can really instruct you. So the first thing you need to do is somebody getting bullied, you got to tell somebody in authority.
Uh-huh.
To